back for Squishmallow tier list by me, part 2. Again, this is my personal Squishmallow opinion. So, if there's a Squishmallow that you do not like being placed where it is, then that is a you problem, not a me problem. Because this is my particular opinion. So, you can try and rationalize with me in the comments, but it's probably not going to work. This is, of course, part 2, so if you didn't watch part 1, you're probably going to be just a bit confused on why these are where they are. So I would suggest going and watching part 1, of course. Plus, that gives me more engagement, so, yeah. My audio may be a bit sketchy, because this is my first time ever recording a long-form, video. Kind of. I'm filming this one and then the part 1 back to back. So if you did have a complaint about the first one, audio wise or something, it won't make a difference because I'm filming them back to back. One of the main reasons why I'm recording these back to back is that there isn't any audio difference, along with the tab getting reset and me having to redo the whole tier list or just start from scratch on the tier list. Because that would be super duper annoying, especially because I don't know how to remove images, only add them on here. Which means that I would just get kind of confusing if I just went about it without acknowledging the first half of the list. Or if there would just be inconvenient to redo it, so that's one of my main reasons. Plus, if you're watching these back to back, then the audio won't be completely different. So, any complaints, then that is not going to be heard. I'm sorry. First, we got this little burger. He's pretty cute. I like him. His color scheme is pretty nice. Pretty good one. I like burgers, so I like him. He is C tier. This one, which I remember mentioning in my last video, this was kind of like the space galaxy looking one. So yeah, I still stand by that. Just recalling that now. This is good. B tier. I like him. Crab. C tier. He's pretty nice. He's red. I don't really care for red stuff. I more care for pastel stuff, but he's pretty cute. He looks just like a crab would look, so he's good. S'mores. I'll have to put you in A tier. S'mores, you're one of my preferred squishmallows. If I saw you in a store, I'd probably pick you up. So you are A tier. I really like your color scheme and how pastel it is, and you're nice and square kind of feeling. You're more of a tube. I think it's kind of silly compared to the more egg kind of shaped squishmallows, which means you're more unique, I guess, in the crowd. Your silhouette is very unique, I should say. White cat. I'll put you in C tier. You're not as good as this white cat. I feel like this... Oh, what did I just do? You're not as cute as this white cat. Definitely not. So, I'll put you in C tier. Your color scheme is just darker, and you just don't... And your eyes are not as, open as the other one. So, you just have, much less character, I feel like. And is that a glitter tummy? Yeah, that is a glitter tummy. And I remember mentioning this in the previous video. A lot of the time, glittery stuff is, kind of scratchy. Along with darn sequins. Now that I'm thinking at it, I might put this sequin cheetah in E tier. No, F tier. Because I hate sequins on plushies. Because they always scratch me. And I don't like it. Next, we have this carrot. I think carrots are fine. I don't really see why it had to be made into the Squishmallow. I'll put it in C tier. I'm guessing this was an Easter themed one, because Easter is bunny themed, I guess. And bunnies like eating carrots, so I'm guessing this was an Easter themed one. I'll put you in C tier. Their design is just a bit busy, I guess. It's my only real complaint, besides her just gotta be a carrot, and I don't really care for carrots. Next is this Christmas themed Christmas tree. The color is okay, kind of like a muted army green. I'll put her in C tier. I'm usually gonna him or her pronouns. I don't really have any for sure reason why. This gray cat, I like this gray cat. That's for sure an A tier. This gray cat is so cute. It is clearly a Valentine's Day one, as you can tell by the XO thing in the corner. But this is a great gray cat. Adorable. Ooh, Cam. This is another special Cam. Ooh, it's Dr. Cam, not regular Cam. Dr. Cam. Because I couldn't come up with any new designs, so they just made Cam into a doctor. I think Dr. Cam is a good A tier. Dr. Cam is pretty cute. It does have a white cross, so not the red cross, which, if you didn't know, using the red cross is a war crime. It's the white cross, which means that it is not a war crime. So good on Squishmallows for not committing a war crime. This blue koala has kind of weird eyes. It has highlights. And it's Valentine's Day themed. I'll put you on D tier. I don't like the highlights in your eyes. I just think they should have made your eyes blank and voidless like everybody else's. Because blank and voidless eyes are cute. This little kitty, I like this kitty. I think she's very adorable. I like her for some reason. I'm just kind of drawn with her, even though her design is more hot pink. I'm putting her in B tier. I was going to put her in A tier, but I switched to B tier. Yeah, I think she'll stay in B tier. B tier is pretty cute. This one is one of those kind of wacky shaped ones. I don't remember what they're called. I think they're called like Huggimals. Should sound like Huggimals or something. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a horse. I don't really know. The design is like the Huggimals. I think they should just stick with the normal ones. You'll go in D tier. Not Blue Jay. I was going to say Blue Jay for some reason. This is a cardinal. Cardinals are kind of bully birds, which means I don't really care for them. You didn't know cardinals bully other birds at the bird feeder. So, no, that was Blue Jays. Blue Jays bully other birds at the bird feeder. So, if you see a bird squawking at a Blue Jay, blame the Blue Jay, because they're instigators. If I'm remembering correctly. So, Cardinal, you'll go in C tier. Blue Jay, I'm going to have to drop you down to D tier, because Blue Jays in real life are kind of an a-hole. This bird. Oh, but just have like a sequin kind of glittery tummy. So I'll have to go in D tier, because I don't like that. I'm afraid that you will be scratchy. And I don't like scratchy plushies. I buy plushies because they're soft. Soft. This bear, that's a D tier little bear. Is he? No, he's not glittery. For a second, I thought he was glittery. D tier little bear. He's one of those weird design ones. D tier. He's not that cute either. C tier. Ears a little orange. I think the orange is pretty cute. Nothing too terribly special about the orange. Actually, I might move over to C tier. Her design is too cute. I like her really like pastel colors. I just think she's really cute. I'm trying to, in this video, because last time I didn't really give much reason why I feel like I picked each area for each design. But I'm trying to give more reason why. But that may take up more time. I'm guessing this is going to be like a 10-part series, because there are so many of these darn Squishmallows. I feel like I've barely made a dent in them. Good thing not all of them are on here. At least I don't think they are. Brown chicken. The chicken is brown. It's a hen. No, it's a rooster. It's a rooster. You go in D tier. Your design's brown. I don't really care for brown ones. I say that, but then again, Walrus is in A tier. And then again, this puppy is in S tier. And Cam has brown on her ear. So, I'm kind of being a hypocrite. I don't know. I just don't like your design. Cinnamon roll. The cinnamon roll is adorable. Weird fact about me is I don't really like cinnamon. Don't hate me for that, but I don't really care for cinnamon. But cinnamon bun, you are adorable, which means you go in S tier. You are peak squishmallow design. You are one of the best squishmallows, I think. That is my personal belief. This cat has a... Is that a glitter bow? No, it's not a glitter bow. It is a shiny fabric bow, but it is not made out of glitter. I'll put you in D tier. You're a bit too neon for my liking. I like duller colored ones, like more pastel. Ooh, chicken. This chicken will go higher than this chicken, because this chicken is a pastel doo-doo brown, but this chicken is a very like light off-white kind of color. Almost like yellowy off-white. This one reminds me of the Target dog, kind of. I'm pretty sure his name is Spot, but the Target dog. If you know who I'm talking about, the Target dog. I'm actually gonna go Google up the Target dog. 1 second. So here is the real life Target dog. I am unsure of the Target dog name, so I will have to do further research. But then I will find you another image of the Target dog. In our local Target, we kind of have like a Target dog like statue of him coming out of a box. So here is kind of what I recognize as like the Target dog. Whenever there's like a Starbucks in our Target, which means that they have Target dog little Starbucks cake pops, which means whenever I go to Starbucks, like in the mall, instead of getting coffee, I've always just gotten cake pops, because I just don't really care for the taste of coffee. And this is what the Target dog kind of cake pop looks like. It's just his head, and it's adorable. I love that little cake pop. So that's what I get each time. Oh yes, here is the box design that I was talking about. This is kind of what it looks like. Ours is like a brown box, if I'm remembering correctly. Instead of a red box, and then it is at the kind of like the front of the store and facing the opposite direction of this one in our local Target, so it's a bit like differently placed, but that's about what our Target dog looks like in our Target store on my place. Okay, so I just googled up what his name is, and his name is Bullseye. The Target dog's name is Bullseye. Bullseye. Bullseye is the official mascot of Target Corporation and has been a recognizable symbol since 1999, often featured in marketing campaigns and commercials. So, the Target dog, his name is Bullseye. Sorry, I went on a weird little tangent here, but his name is Bullseye, and he is the Target dog. So, because this random dog, where did I put him now? Give me a second. Oh, here. This random dog reminds me of the Target dog. He is going in S tier. Because if I ever got him, I would name him Bullseye after the Target dog. Because he is just adorable. I know I say that I don't really like wacky eyes, but it works on him. He is adorable. It works. Plus, he has such a cute little pink tummy and pink like ears. Oh, he's just so cute. Next, we have this little budgie canary good thing. I don't know his proper term. I'm pretty sure he's considered a budgie, but he might also be like a canary. But he just is so cute. And he has the little Pikachu cheeks. I always think of like those ones that you see in pet stores that have like the little Pikachu cheeks. If I were to get a bird, it would be the ones with the Pikachu cheeks. Do I see him? I think of the Pikachu cheek birds. So I will put him in B tier for Pikachu cheek birds. B tier. I'll just throw him at the end, like all the other ones. Ooh, pastel cam. Pastel cam. Not regular cam, but like pink and purple cam. Means that she has to go in S tier because she is one of my favorite cam redesigns, I would have to say. I feel like I just missed it. I feel like I might have messed up the formatting here. Maybe that's because I was going in from zoom in, zoom out. If I did, that's me issue if I zoomed in too much. There, that's a bit better. I had accidentally messed with the zoom in, zoom out kind of feature. Like you could zoom in or zoom out on your thing. I might actually quickly zoom out here, so 1 second. There, I've actually zoomed out now on purpose so that you can see more squishmallows all in one row. There, I think that is the appropriate amount of zoom for my squishmallow video. Next is a screen cat. This is not the most flattering photo of this green cat. I know that for sure because my brother got this green cat after he had a tonsil surgery. He had his tonsils removed, so a tonsillectomy. That's a fun word to say, tonsillectomy. But this little cute green cat, I like this green cat. B tier. Yeah, B tier. A tonsillectomy green cat. So I'm gonna remember what that cat is. I forget what his attributes were. I'm pretty sure he liked playing tag. If I'm remembering right. That tonsillectomy green cat. Oh, oopsie. Didn't mean to do that. I was trying to scroll down. 1 second. Let me scroll down. This is an adorable little kangaroo. I'm guessing that is a kangaroo. That's a kangaroo is what I'm going to say. Well, I feel like kangaroo would have pouches. So, is this kangaroo or is this or is it not a kangaroo? Because kangaroos have pouches. That's how you know they're a kangaroo. So, going off the fact that I personally first thought it was a kangaroo, I'm going to put it in C tier. Because if this D tier. Because if this is a kangaroo, it sucks at being a kangaroo because it lacks a pouch. Now, if they added a pouch, that would be boosted all the way up to B tier. So I just think it's cute. But without the pouch, that is a D tier. Means it would not be boosted up just to C tier, but it would be boosted up all the way to B tier. Because it just would be that awesome. Okay, now let's continue on our way. Next we have this weird, I want to call it abomination. Yeah, that's an abomination. Weird personal opinion, but that's just an abomination at this point. Of a cheetah. I'm guessing that's a cheetah. I'm pretty sure that's a cheetah. Don't quote me on if that is a cheetah or not. That is abomination. It goes at the front. No, at the end of F tier. Because the front means better, the back means worse. Did I add another tier here? No, that just changes the color. How do I add another tier specifically for this ugly, ugly abomination? Sadly, I do not know how to add a new tier. Yeah, no new tier. But yeah, he gets F-, so he will be at the end of the tier forever. Like, who puts neon pink, teal blue, and army green together, it makes it look good. It doesn't, okay? It just doesn't. Reddish, D tier, kind of an ugly magenta color. That might be an apple, but I think it is a radish. Going out the fact that I personally believe that this is a radish, it goes in D tier. Okay, I gotta hurry up real quick because this video is gonna have to be ended soon because I don't want to go over 30 minutes on me just grabbing squishmallows. Okay, C tier, average little tomato with the if I'm going to assume correctly, Italian sign on its head. Tomato. Who made a tomato squishmallow? Who asked for that? Beaver. I'm gonna name this one Woody the Woodchuck, and he goes in A tier because he's awesome. This little pink poodle, I love her. She goes in A tier. Little chickadee. Did we already have this chickadee? Well, this chickadee goes in A tier. This one goes in C tier because I like her colors better. This weird dino, E tier. Red panda going all the way up to A tier. Trying to go rapid fire because I only have like 10 minutes left and I want to try and make a good dent in this list so I don't have to make 10 parts. This one, C tier. Way she was bored pastel. This one, again, C tier. Nothing too special. Latte, B tier. This cow, it is a weird shaped cow, so I'm going to have to put it in C tier, otherwise I would have put it in B tier. So, weird shaped cow, B tier. This cupcake, B tier. This cat, I feel like its eyes are a bit big, but other than that, A tier. This guy, this rainbow unicorn, C tier. No, D tier. I feel like it's just too cluttered. Not colored. Cluttered. This cat, again, D tier. Cow. I will put you all the way up in A tier because the cow is adorable. It's not one of my favorites, but it is adorable, and I'm pretty sure it was here in one of the originals. I'm trying to go rapid fire set again so that I don't have to rush all the way through this list really quickly. This sloth, no, not sloth, koala, C tier. Flamingo, C tier. That's kind of an ugly flamingo. I'm putting in D tier. This cat, C tier. Now this cow is definitely an S tier cow. It's way cuter than this one. Like, that snout is kind of fugly. Not gonna lie, that's not as much cuter. I didn't even realize that this wasn't the actual cow. That cow's kind of dingy too, so I'll put him down in B tier. That one is not the original cow, I feel like. Look at that weird snout. I don't like him. Now this flamingo is a B tier flamingo. That's a cute flamingo. And then again, this cam cat, A tier. This one, he's not as cute as this one, but it is pretty adorable. Not gonna lie. That's a good cam. Redesign. This cat, no, C tier. C tier, cat, weird llama, just D tier. C tier is gonna get full pretty quick, I feel like. This one, E tier, kind of an abomination. Not the cutest. This tricky boy, C tier. This dragon is going all the way up in S tier because it is a lovely pink dragony boy. Okay, pink dragony boy. Now this dragon is gross. He's going in F tier. Now this dragon, that's a good C tier dragon. This one, our target dog, that is a B tier target dog. Not as good as our original target dog. Now this dino reminds me of Mariah Elizabeth's dinosaur named Pickles. If you know who she is, shout out to her, Mariah Elizabeth's dino named Pickles. Random shout out to her. He goes all the way up in S tier for that. Weird devil one, F tier. It's even worse than this one. This one had at least some cuteness to it. This one is just fugly. This deer, that is a tier. That is an adorable little deer. I think I would have to put her in S tier, actually. Not you, S tier for this deer. This little thing, I'm going to put it down in B tier. I put her there at the beginning of the tier list, but now that I have more to go off of, D tier. This guy, he is a D tier. Ooh, now this one. This is like a cute little guy. He is adorable. I don't know why he has like the weird on his forehead. Probably just weird picture issue. But he has like a little circle on his forehead, which is really weird. But other than that, he is adorable. He is a tier. This squid, that's a decent C tier. This one is an S tier. Along with your little little buddy, S tier and S tier. Adorable little deers. Wait a minute. This deer has antlers, yet it is female. So either it is a weird genetic issue, which can happen where female deer grow antlers. It's not very common, but it can definitely happen. It's a weird genetic mutation. Other than that, it is very unlikely for a female deer to have antlers. So you have to be moved down to A tier for inaccuracy. What? I just noticed this. This thing is disgusting. Again. In F tier. I'm sorry for going at the list order, but that is an abomination. And what the hell is this fugly thing? I again really do just hate the ugly eyes that they tried to give them. This corgi, oh no, I feel bad because I love corgis. That's a D tier. This skeleton thing, D tier. It's just not my style of cute. It's based off a Mexican holiday, Cinco de Mayo. I hope I'm getting it right. Sorry if I am not. Yeah, I only remember it from like the movie Coco. This dinosaur, C tier. This one, again, C tier. Pretty sure it's supposed to be a Triceratops, but it lacks the frill. Fine, I'll put it in D tier, because this one has the frill at least. This one does not. Wait a minute. This one has the frill, but it doesn't freaking have the horn. So now it goes down to D tier. This dragon, C tier. Don't really care for the coloring. Sorry, people. That is going to be our last one for the day. Seeing as if this video is over 30 minutes again, it's going to be terrible to post. It's going to take like 5 freaking hours to post and edit and stuff. So, I will not be posting this one if it is over like 30 minutes right now. Because I am too lazy to do that. So, goodbye for now. Bye-bye. Meet you in part 3, of course, because there are so many more to go. So many. I feel like we barely made a dent. But S tier, we have Cam, of course. Pink Axolotl, the dog that looks like my dog. Pink Bunny, Cinema Buns. And then Target Dog, Pastel Cam, Moo Moo Cow. This dragon, the pink dragon. Pickles the dinosaur. And then Adorable Deer. So, goodbye for now, and see you in the next installation.